It's hard, isn't it?
Ruben.
Nice to meet you. Oh, two? Oh, that's easy.
You can call the old man and the young kid.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. Yeah, I'm Frank.
Frank.
And my boss is Joe. He should be coming.
Le pueden decir Francisco también.
Yeah.
Pancho.
Pancho. Yeah, you can call me Pancho. That's fine. One thing to know, on the weekends, it's crazy. Assume it's always going to be crazy. You're always going to get people coming up and talking to you. There's always going to be people here. You're going to get asked questions. They're going to want answers. You're going to get asked all kinds of questions.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing to do is they need to go talk to the rangers. Okay? Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And, hopefully you don't encounter any weirdos, but you will. You will. It's just part of this.
It's a part of the life.
Yeah. And just be aware. The driving, people drive crazy. Try not to get in any fender benders.
You have to give me a phone number to us to call
Yeah,
you guys.
you're gonna have to ask Joe about that.
Yeah, because you know.
Oh, I know.
We're using dog stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I know. And then so there he is.
Oh, there we go. That's my boss.
How are you? I'm Joe. Ruben. Nice to meet you, Ruben.
Ruben.
Nice to meet you, Ruben.
Nice to meet you.
Keeps it easy.
Yeah.
R squared. So, these are basically, this is the, do you guys ordinarily clean the foothills account, or the FFO on the weekends?
Yeah, he cleaned the. They use an FFO.
Yeah.
It's
So you're used to driving through the park
Campbell.
and everything. Campbell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, basically this park is it's like super slow because you got to do the speed limit's like 5 miles an hour up here, and I think it's 15 in there.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is you're going to be interacting with the public like 7 days a week. You know, and that's different than any other field office. But prior to this, you've been cleaning offices. You know, so we can run into a multitude of situations. So I basically wanted to walk you guys through. We're going to probably be starting on Monday. So the contract's still getting routed and signed and all
You want me
that.
to start it this coming Monday?
This coming Monday,
Okay.
I think.
All right.
I'll let you know as soon as I have that signed contract. We're going to proceed. It's just making the rounds downtown. You know, that long that kind of thing takes. But okay, so we got copies of the key. It's the same key for these restrooms as for down there, and maybe. Here, Michael's coming. Our supervisor, Michael Bankosh, is the field supervisor here. I made a little list of things basically for today. What you guys are going to need to know are like gate codes, the ranger dispatch number.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, the ranger. Basically, there's different types of emergencies. Like if a member of the public is like having a heart attack or something, you know, and you walk
Which
up on it.
could very well happen.
Yeah.
Don't put it past you.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything and anything goes on here. Just remember that.
Well, there's a lot of visitors, you know. So with more visitors, and that type of thing, just call 911, like anybody would, you know. If somebody ever says, "Oh, my kid's lost" or whatever, you know, any type of emergency with the park, you'd call the ranger dispatch, you know, and that number is right here. And for a maintenance emergency, like water's gushing out the wall or something, like a urinal is falling off the wall. You can. There's my cell phone number here, and Michael Bankosh, he's coming up right now. He's the field supervisor here. So hey, Michael.
Hey.
This is Michael
How's it
Bankosh.
going? Good to see you again.
Glad to see you again.
And
Ruben.
Ruben.
Yeah, two Rubens.
Got it down. Make it easy, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the keys to the.
Yeah, I want to keep one, and they're gonna keep another one.
Okay, I'll give each one of you guys a key.
We're just letting them know about emergencies and
One for you.
contacts the rangers. If it's a maintenance issue, reaching out to you.
We're gonna get you
Things
guys
like water
badges
pumping out of the wall.
made,
Okay.
and an ID placard. It's something to put on the dashboard of your truck when you're working. So, like, if you were to park in that area because there's no parking, and the rangers don't know
They
that
give you a
it's your
ticket.
vehicle, they don't want anybody getting ticketed. You know. So we'll give you. We've spoken with the rangers. We're gonna give you a placard to keep in the windshield while you're working in the park, and that way, and it'll, you know, it'll be easier that way. It'll eliminate confusion. You know. So that's my phone.
Oh, I see.
That can wait.
Let me put it in silent.
Yeah. So basically, the park entrance doesn't open any later than 6:30 a.m. and that's in like the dead of winter. Like they have it set up on so it opens with sunrise, essentially. So in the summertime, it's opening at like 5:45 or 6:10, or like right in there. And as the days get shorter, it the latest that it'll open is 6:30. The earliest you guys get here after that is the best for the visit, as the visitorship is the lowest.
It's quicker,
Yeah.
the earlier you can get in and out quicker.
It's like
Our guys usually do it at like 7:30 or whatever. Sometimes if they're working a weekend, they would even come in a little earlier just because it's, once there's so many people, everybody, I want to go in, I got to go. And it's just like, so
and
it's
that's
quicker.
the most important thing. If somebody does have to go, we do generally let them in. Like
You
when,
have to let them in.
yeah, I mean, generally what we do is like when we're cleaning the men's room, it's easy. It's easier. When we're cleaning the women's room, we lock the door so nobody can get in. And we make sure we call out before we enter the women's room and say maintenance, and then we wait for anyone in there to finish up, and then we lock the door behind us and we.
Yeah, you protect yourself too.
Yes.
From
Yeah.
sexual harassment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Lock the door. No questions asked.
Yeah. Here's your key, Roberto. That's your copy, and that's for the breezeway here and at the other restroom, and the doors here. These doors.
Doors and breezeway. Yep.
Yeah. So I wanted to make sure you had that. We'll be getting you guys badges to have on hand in a placard for the truck, and the middle gate code. This gate right here. There's different codes for it. Which one have you been using?
You give it the cost already 1034 pound.
1034 pound. Okay,
Yep.
I put 2165 pound on this. That's fine.
Either one
gate
works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I have Michael's number. If there's like emergencies, maintenance wise, if there's something physically wrong with the building, you're like, hey, this toilet's not operational. We got to tag it out or something. You'd call me or call Michael.
You
And
can
then-
text me and I communicate with Joe. And
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Let them know. If it's something where it's an immediate emergency, that'd be 911. If it's something where like a hiker has, comes up and asks you a question and you don't know the answer to, like that would be calling the Rangers. And the Ranger, would that be Ranger Dispatch, Michael?
I mean, I don't
Ranger
think.
Dispatch sends that to Mountain View.
Yeah.
but
not,
if somebody,
not for a question.
yeah, not for a question, but if they
Call
say
the
my
office.
kid's missing or something,
Yeah.
or if it's an emergency like that, then that we call the Rangers. But let's see.
We typically, if something's wrong with the urinal or the toilet, we'll just caution tape. Tape it on, close it off.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
not going to get fixed right then anyway. And then
Yeah, if you
the
have to
biggest
tag-
thing is to stop people from using it because you
Yeah.
know how it is. If they go in and use it when it's not
I'm gonna
working.
leave plungers. I have plungers with me.
And the other thing is when it comes to the urinals or the toilets, we find that caution tape is just one level. We actually take plastic bags
Bag the whole thing.
and
so
bag
they
the whole thing. Because if not only is it going to overflow,
Yeah.
not only are they still going to use it regardless of the caution tape, but they're probably going to rip the caution tape down. But if you put a plastic bag over it, you're good.
Yeah.
What I want to do too, Joe, I'm gonna order 2 extra toilet paper dispensers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna order inside because I know it's gonna be break dust.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So we have a current stock of supplies right in the shed, and we're going to be going through that. I think. As
I already have a lot of them.
you've already stocked
Already.
up, awesome. So,
I have everything.
Yeah, you were ready to go. That's
Yeah.
right.
Ready to go. Yeah. Already starting, every other week come over here and put an acid in the whole toilet.
Okay.
It looks a little different.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Getting them
Nice.
cleaned up good.
Yeah. In the beginning, we have to use very aggressive cleaners.
Yeah.
And later, I'm going to go to the more efficient green sealed
Okay.
products. Okay.
All right.
Well, that's good because taking those things off the wall and going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nightmare. Yeah, so basically, driving through the park, it's really important that we maintain the speed limit because you'll see, especially on a weekend, you have little kids running out and everything, and everything.
And you guys are gonna have to be patient because you're always gonna have, you might be waiting to move around. You know what I mean? And that's here. Now, when you get in there and you start going down the road, you're gonna during the weekend it's gonna be congested.
Yeah.
And depending where you're at on that road, it could be really congested, or it could open up. But just be aware. People walking, people biking.
Because they use the road as the trail. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a trail on the
You're not
sides,
supposed
but-
to, but
Yeah.
But they use the road.
you're not
as a-
going to fight with
And the
everybody.
Rangers
So they
radar in
always
the
get the
park.
right of way.
Yeah.
Let them always get the right of way. And give them the hand signal. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank
know,
you.
Let them know so you're communicating with them.
So, all right, there's that, and I want to say, basically, when you're doing the trash loop, that's when you're going to be, or when you're hitting the garbage stations, that's when you're going to be having that interaction. You're going to load up the garbage trucks, and it starts all the way at that end, you know, and we just work our way all the way around. We generally do the restrooms first, and then the trash. The order, I think, having the restrooms cleaned. It's easier to do the trash stations if there's a bunch of people, more so than it is to do the restrooms. So I would do the restrooms and then the trash stations afterwards.
Well,
what's your
when
thought?
you're over there, you do the restroom. We're going to show you. Do the restroom, and then as you're leaving, before you leave that parking lot, you hit that far trash can and get that completely out of the way so you're not making 2 trips.
Yeah.
And then when you're coming back, you're going to see the other 2 trash stations, and then this will be your second stop. But what you're going to start your day, clear over there.
Yeah.
And then from here, you're going to finish this area, and then you're going to proceed to the gate, and then we'll show you the rest of them there.
Yeah, the garbage all around. By the end.
So here's
He knows the place.
I know.
He helped me before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruben.
Yes.
Ruben.
Have you guys seen the restrooms yet? Have you seen the inside of the?
They already they already walked with us one time, but
that's
let's go walk again.
Okay, I want to show.
Let's go check the keys. I want to bring you guys battery flowers to it. That way we can do faster. Well, it has to be. You guys can see the difference.
Okay.
Car whelps and everything.
If you have time.
Yeah.
No, we want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the breezeway here with the supplies.
Oh, there it goes.
Here we
I
are.
checked them.
Yeah, they're all working.
You make those quick here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes Alan make a lot of mistakes.
No, I know.
You know
You
Alan.
did good on these keys.
You know Alan, right?
Oh yeah.
I know Alan on other life.
Yeah.
See, we have to be taking all these Halloween decoration away. Okay.
Take a look.
Are you guys gonna leave this stuff or you gonna take it out?
Oh yeah. So are they supplying or are we supplying, Joe?
But honestly, if this is already here, I'd keep using what's here.
Okay.
If that does that work, Roberto?
Yeah. I'm gonna do clean it up, organize it.
Yeah. Do what you gotta do with it. But if that saves you a trip,
Yeah.
or if that's not gonna work.
But I have a trash can too. You know,
Okay.
Trash cans. We organize a little bit over there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The back entrance of the property, if you ever have to leave or come in at that end, I put the code to that gate. There's a green taped combination lock and it's 3034.
It's in the back still?
Yeah, the Mora side.
Mora?
Yep. If they ever, for whatever reason, if they have this entrance closed off one morning because like the gate won't work or something, I don't know. I'm just imagining a scenario where you can't come in through the gate.
You have to go the back way. There's a lot of there's 2 doors to hit inside, right? But you guys make a change.
It's one gate with a padlock, but the real thing is you'd have to go out and around and hop on
I
the
think
freeway.
he's asking about St. Joseph's. Is that why? That's why he said 2 gates.
You know the entry, you know, you go under the freeway.
Okay,
That's
so
what
he's
he's
talking
talking
about Mora.
No,
Yeah.
he's talking about St. Joseph's.
Oh, okay.
San Joseph, yeah. We used it that one long.
Oh, that is 2 gate.
It is.
It is 2 gate.
Yeah, long time
Yeah.
ago.
That's the one. The lady.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's not that entrance. I put that as like that should be like a last resort.
Yeah, you going through the very expensive houses. You go
Yeah,
under
the
the
neighborhood.
bridge. Yeah.
I was thinking of the Mora entrance at the back side of the park, where the Mora gate is. If you just follow this road through it, it'll take you up there.
Oh,
By
okay.
the annex.
Oh,
You
okay.
have you cleaned the annex before?
I think I cleaned those 2 houses and the top.
At the top, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeans had you
Oh, okay.
through the residences.
Yeah.
It's that gate that's past those
It's how they
residences.
get into those
Oh,
houses.
okay.
Yeah, but it comes down and connects.
Maybe we'll take a drive today. I'll just walk.
Yeah,
I'll
let's
drive
go
you guys
walk it
through
up. That way they can see it, just in case they come a little early.
Well, if
Yeah.
you're coming from Palo Alto, you would get off on Magdalena. Okay, go underneath. Oh no, actually you would get off right there. Then you would go straight on the frontage road, and 101.
Maybe we should take them over there real
Yeah.
quick just to
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
We'll hop in the Jeep at the end of this. We'll
Yeah.
hop in the Jeep and I'll drive you guys to each look. I'll drive you guys around and show you the back
Okay.
entrance.
All right.
So all right, let's close this up and go over to the main.
Anything else that you think that might go? Yeah, so trash and recycling. This is one. That's it. Let's go. Let's see,